On the Morning Loop, we're covering cannabis solutions for better sleep, shocking findings from expired salmon. And hey, listen, Meta's dropping some stuff. Have you ever wondered, I don't know if you have, but have you ever wondered if cannabis could be the key to finally getting a perfect night's sleep? There's some groundbreaking research that said it might just be the solution you've been dreaming about.
I say this though, I have had some CBD gummies.
Yeah.
I had some great sleep on those. I can admit that. I've switched to melatonin though. I just don't want to get in the habit of taking the CBD every night. It just don't sit right with me. Like
100%. That's absolutely. Yeah, you don't strike me as somebody who puffs the cannabis at all. You don't strike.
Yeah, not really my thing.
Yeah.
With you though, I agree on that.
Yes, we got some new studies that suggesting medical cannabis holds promise for treating insomnia and even restless sleep disorders. Marty, potential bedtime routines for millions. And hey, listen, Meta rolling out community notes, a bold move. We're going to get into that in a few moments this morning as well.
Oh, well, I was about to say real quick. I had a company reach out. I didn't even respond to them, but it was like CBD everything, CBD juice, CBD, and I'm just like, I don't even feel right promoting it, but you might see that soon, Keith. We'll see.
I love it. And an alarming discovery, Marty, from the pantry. Scientists uncovered shocking surprises lurking inside decades-old canned salmon. And I think it's going to be time for us to be thinking about what's sitting in the cupboard.
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly.
Who pissed in the salmon?
So stick around. We're going to have those stories coming up. But before we get there, it looks like
real quick. Let me jump in real quick, Marty. If you're going to get yourself a sponsor from a CBD company, go for it, brother. I got one of those. They're amazing. CBD. Okay. You don't notice shit. It just straight deals with inflammation. I've got this stuff where it's like droppers. It's really intense, like 1,000 fucking milligrams per drop. Right. Yeah. And of course, I was like push limits. So I'll fucking squeeze like half a dropper in there. God knows how many things, but it doesn't do shit because I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because
if I'm going to recommend this to my fucking clients who get drug tested, I want to fucking know.
Yeah.
There's something. A lot of times the CBD will have just a little bit of the other stuff, whatever the fuck the other strain is.
Leon Holroyd comes from saying, I got a pen for the CBD. It has low level THC, but sleep is fantastic. Yeah, so I might be a little bit of a cannabis connoisseur. Maybe puffed a little bit in my lifetime. Probably a lot. And I can tell you guys.
They said that's how you came up with ICUC.
True story. Yeah, I just fucking banged it. His letters fall to the sky. I'm like, all right, there you go. But yeah, so I know that the CBD caplets or CBD edibles certainly helpful. And you just get the negligible THC graft in there, but doing more and more studies around the CBD product for sure. But scroll through social media and wondered what's really true. Man, more than ever it seemed, right? Meta, and this is important to all of us because we pretty much all use products that Meta touches. Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Threads, if you're somewhere on social media, you're more than likely touching Meta. Meta is about to change the game with their new community notes feature launching tomorrow, March 18th. It's all about giving you, the user, the power to provide context to content across Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. And guys,
say that one more time, brother. What is it again?
Yeah, it's called community notes. And this is not just a small tweak, Johnny. It's a shift in how the content is moderated online.
Let me add another layer because Johnny might not be familiar.
Yeah.
So let's say someone goes on Instagram and makes a video like, don't eat protein. Protein is what's going to make you fat. You can respond with the community note saying, no, protein is actually the most important macro, yada, yada, yada. You can basically rebuttal somebody if they put some bullshit online. So that's basically what it is. You can do it on Twitter, but now Instagram's about to allow it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And
it's almost like the community looking out for the community.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Marty, to your point, Meta's community notes has been inspired by X's open source algorithm that lets users add notes up to 500 characters with supporting links to posts that they find misleading. And these
have you seen it on X when people put some shit out there? Oh my God, they get cooked in the community notes. Oh my goodness.
I gotta be honest. So here's what I found interesting. I come from the world of moderation. My business, my life was built on moderating content and what people can and cannot see. For the record, I hate moderation because it uses freedom of speech. I love the community notes feature. I'm a fan of it. The notes go public only after contributors with diverse viewpoints agree they're helpful, unlike previous fact checking. And get this, already over 200,000 people have signed up in the US with a broader global rollout planned after thorough testing. So what you can do right now, guys, is if you want it, you can sign up to contribute if you're over 18. And when you see those community notes appear, engage with them. Rate the notes thoughtfully to help shape a more accurate online discourse. The reality is, guys, all of the social platforms we're moving towards are more than likely going to have some kind of community notes situation. And it's the power of the community, Johnny and Marty, right?
Time changing, baby.
That's it. That's exactly it. I like that.
Yeah, we need it. We need it, man, because people be saying anything online.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. All over the place. All over the place. Hey, here's something, guys. Get this. Have you ever opened a pantry? Have you ever opened a pantry and found something totally unexpected? Researchers at the University of Washington did exactly that. This one grossed me right out, guys. Discovering a shocking surprise. Johnny, you're going to love this. A shocking surprise in expired salmon cans. A surprise that's offering
Oh my God.
Yeah, offering insights into the marine ecosystem of health. This discovery isn't just quirky science, it offers crucial insights. And here's what it was. These researchers from the University of Washington stumbled upon 178 expired canned salmon tins, originally intended for quality control, dating from 1979 to 2021.
Fuck, man. Now, Jesus Christ, if I found something that was from the 70s in a can, let's be honest. You open that motherfucker, you fucking get what you deserve. Jesus Christ.
Inside.
Hold on. Before you reveal it, basically, it was Keith and John Salmon.
Yeah, that's exactly.
The salmon was y'all two motherfuckers.
We'd have been 7 years old, actually.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. A little bit. Okay, a little bit younger than you guys.
And even at the 7-year mark, if the can was only 7 years, it might have been a little dicey. We're talking like how many? Fucking
man.
3 decades?
Inside
4
the
decades?
salmon, they discovered anisakid parasites, small worms preserved perfectly. And get this. Surprisingly enough, these parasite numbers increased significantly in the chum and the pink salmon, suggesting a positive trend linked to the recovery of these mammals. So what can you do, guys? First, educate yourself about where the seafood come from. Second, support local conservation efforts. But the reality is, you got salmon sitting in your cupboard for years on end. There might be bugs or worms growing in it.
Hold on. If we were to get ourselves like a high-powered fucking microscope and start running our food under there,
yes,
you wouldn't want to eat. Marty, you wouldn't eat it once you saw what was on our food.
I believe it.
There's all sorts of fucking crazy little bugs jumping around and doing a bunch of weirdo shit. I swear to God, dude, these little fuckers are dancing up a storm thinking I'm eating this big mother food.
Oh man,
and that's one of the reasons why our stomachs have this really powerful acid is to kill what goes in there.
Yeah,
because we're constantly eating stuff. That has parasites and bacteria.
Yeah. Hey, you're hanging out.
Worms is different.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. Hey, you're hanging out with Keith, John, and Marty. Mornings in Live with Keith and Friends. This is the Morning Loop, morning news that men can use in the first 50 minutes of the show. How about that for a hook, you guys? Listen, before we get to the accountability check-in, could cannabis be the sleep solution we've all been searching for? Listen, quality sleep isn't just a luxury.
Is that me or him?
Cannabis benefits.
Thank God.
Yeah. Hold on.
I got some case study on myself for this one, brother. So we got some good insight.
Good. So understanding cannabis's potential benefits and risks can empower you to make informed decisions. Guys, listen, some recent studies reveal that medicinal cannabis, particularly formulations containing THC and CBD, significantly improve insomnia symptoms, reducing sleep onset time by over 20 minutes and increasing sleep duration. Interestingly enough, Indica strains outperform Sativa and CBD dominant strains for insomnia relief. And Johnny, Marty, these emerging studies suggest that cannabis may also offer relief. And I was wondering about you guys when I found the story. It also may offer relief from restless legs syndrome. Johnny, have you dealt with restless leg syndrome or heard about that before?
Number one, I haven't dealt with it, and it's for all the idiots that live their life in a way where their fucking body's going haywire. But I actually got a funny story about this whole sleep and fucking cannabis, dude. Are we talking or are we breaking for the accountability?
I want to hear what you got to tell me. Yeah.
I got a buddy of mine. He's got pretty big in the weed world. All legal, you know what I mean? And he's got a boy working for him, and his boy was doing like a little side hustle.
Yeah.
You know, fuck, I'll support the boy. And he was,
yeah.
There's a CBD, I don't know what the fucking strains are. One of them's supposed to help you sleep, right?
Yes.
And no, forgive me. That's like the whole, is a strain inside weed. Like CBD is a strain inside the weed, correct?
Yeah. So there's really basically two strains of weed. You got Indica and you got Sativa, just like white wine and red wine. So Indica is more like in the couch, like I'm gonna go sit in the couch, and Sativa is known to get you going and get you moving. You want to go skiing, you want to go crush basketball. So it's the couch. Sativa is getting you going.
But isn't inside one of these, or maybe both of them, there's CBD and then there's maybe NBD or fucking all these BDs in there. One of them's supposed to help you just sleep, right?
Okay.
At least that's what I was fucking told. Wrong.
Much for that, but keep going.
Yeah, there was CBD because I already had the sponsor at this point. So there was another strain. Supposedly it was just supposed to fucking put you to sleep. And I was like, my bodybuilding career, man, you would go, sleep was tough because especially coming into a competition, you're fucking running hot and you got 6 weeks of just doing shit that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And sleep becomes brutal. Like sometimes you're not sleeping much at all, and that really fucks you up in multitude of ways. So anyway, my buddy's like, hey, yeah, my boy, he's breaking these things up and he's getting this strain that helps you sleep. So it doesn't really mess you up, just helps you sleep. I'm thinking, oh, it's fucking great. That's what I need. So I go and I buy a bunch of these fucking capsules from him. And I'm thinking to myself, in my mind, it's just going to help you sleep. It's not going to get you messed up. So I have these things fucking sitting in my bathroom in like a little fucking coin dish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I take one of these things, and dude, I was just fucking messed up. Could barely fucking walk through the house. And I was like, Jesus Christ, did the fucking girls get their hands on one of these? Because they were teenage girls in the house. I basically had this little coin dish full of highly powerful, edible fucking. I got lucky with that one because the fucking kids, oh, what's this?
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning.
My findings, just so you know, for sleep was it helps up front. But then once your body becomes dependent, and it could be anything, now all of a sudden you've got yourself a fucking problem. So I think that there's two sides of the coin.
Yes. And listen, if you're considering cannabis to improve your sleep, my recommendation, same recommendation I had with my mom a couple years back. Start with low microdose levels, 1 to 2.5 milligrams of THC, ideally balanced with CB to minimize potential side effects. Choose strains that are rich in terpenes like marquine, pinene, and for maximum relaxation and sleep enhancement. Guys, listen, you want to talk cannabis, come knock on my door. I know a little bit about it along the way. And I live in the great country of Canada where we like to have our cannabis legalized, which is what we do here in our big nation.
You know, real quick, before you do this, I got one simple thing that works fucking far better than any fucking sleep aid, especially cannabis, right?
Yeah.
And it's fucking free. It's called a set fucking bedtime.
Yes. There's such power in that, man. Holy smoke. You ever seen dudes? I've been leaning on that set bedtime last night, Johnny. Put my head down, sleep instantly. Like just boom.
Just like you, it's like I got it. It's just turning off a light switch.